Alright, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Episode 2. We have just arrived on Terrace, and we are in the apartment complex, or the abandoned apartment. This is your first little base in this game. And there's just a little bit of loot there. Always want to grab loot. And we're just going to change the color of my lightsaber. See if we can make that blue. Yes. Alright, there we go. And I don't think we can upgrade. We can a little bit. There we go. And now we have two good weapons. We are going to have to take Hearth with us, sadly. I know. Kinda sucks. But he's better than nothing. It's really boring. Oh, I'm Karth. Meh.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
As you can see, he fired more than he needed to.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
And we're gonna end these guys fairly quickly. I'll hit them with a force bolt. Poor Exil, you should never have talked back to the Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. This isn't the first time the Sith have come here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. Oops. Forgive me, human, I don't want to thank you. I meant no harm, I only want peace. I accidentally threatened him, but that's fine. Don't worry about the bodies, I will move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Now we gotta grab his stuff. Because he had loot. You always gotta grab loot. And just because my character is a douchebag.
Got it.
Yes.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Oh. I'm just looking for something to steal. Stay on my
You're
way,
as bad as that pig Holden. You again. Why do you keep bothering me?
I want to ask you some
I
questions.
can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Holden, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Persuade. You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
I'm here to collect the bounty on your head.
Wait! Think about what you're doing! If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
If I could, I'd kill him and you, but hey, I don't care about justice, I just want the credits.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
Shut up, Karth.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
Cool. I wouldn't want it to be easy. No. I shoot fire.
You asked for this!
There's the black widow. Oh no. I should have. Boo. I am going to be collecting just about every bounty. So if I forget one, that kind of suck, but hey. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Lauren, by the way. I don't care what your name is, and I'm not
Look,
telling you
I know we're
mine.
trying to keep a low profile, but this kind of attitude will draw attention we don't need.
Garth, I will kill you.
Kuyamijus chikata na patoga ya hulki
If I can kill you
kokogala
later on, I will definitely do it.
hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
What's so great about these energy shields? I know all about energy shields.
Ka chikun ida hodonga.
Here's one for sale, blah, blah, blah. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk is much like another place to read one of the merchandise sound. I believe I have better merchants installed.
Achuta.
And have a peek. Yes, I do. Because normally you wouldn't have this stuff. Ooh, look at these things that he has. They're so good. If there was a way I could get these, I would definitely do it. Sell, 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 sell. Alright. So yeah, definitely do have better merchants. I'm going to get as much money as possible.
Got it.
Also as much XP as possible, so I'll just be doing probably a lot of killing. Nope, don't want to go there yet. I want to raid a couple more of these houses.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, look, a bag. Yay, parts. Narn. Nothing in here. I think they should allow you to take, like, some scrap metal from these. If that's possible, that'd be nice.
No problem. Got it.
Yeah, footlocker. You want to loot everything. Boy, I really gotta remember to start a stopwatch to see how long I've been recording for. I didn't do that. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Let's speak to him.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault, Karth. Like you failed to know. I'm sorry, Karth. This might be very painful. Calm down. I was just asking.
You're the one who wanted to know more about me. Well, this is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them.
It looks like he's having a
I
seizure.
didn't. I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Cool. I'm gonna save right here. And, I'm gonna be back in a quick second. Alright, back. So, I'm gonna be recording for another few minutes now. I'm just gonna...
Hello there. I haven't
establish
seen you
some
in my shop
connections
before.
here.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Let me see what you got.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Cool. Do I want anything good? Or do they have anything good, I should say. If I had... Sorry, I was just called for something. They don't really have anything I want. Or I can afford, mainly. I might be getting Karth some new guns or so. But we're gonna start doing the fighting in the cantina. I'm gonna do my best to be a little quieter during combat.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
I say that because I gotta figure out like the correct way to put my audio at, because I'm not too good at figuring that out right now. You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Lord Raven.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that
It's
against
true,
you.
but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
I've got a pretty positive attitude.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow off steam once in a while. Yeah, it must be tough being stationed. Yeah.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Just like Fallout, they instantly see a pit boy in the bay thinking, yeah, I can bark that. Sounds good, I'll be
Don't
there.
be late. We're starting right after our shift's end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
I feel like that's kind of stupid for her to tell me that they're not locking up their uniforms. We got some Twi'lek dances and all that. I love them head tails. I'm going to be doing just one fight. That waiter just moonwalked. I'm going to only be doing one fight. And that's with, I might be doing two. Deadeye Duncan and Girl on Two Fingers.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match! Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Girl on Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks, he's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
Alright. We'll just, I think I'm gonna actually cut it off here before doing that. I want to thank you all for watching this second episode, and I hope you all have a great day.